Hi, Karen. I wanted to show you a little bit of a site that I made, just a one pager for the products and what I've been meaning to explain in terms of how these can work. As you can see, I'm scrolling down and I've only got 4 or 5 product lines in here, along with the videos running in the foreground. Like the top one is the ACVS video, but and all of them, as you can see, are running right now. They're pretty readable when it's all said and done, and the site is quite open. A couple of things to mention here to show you is, for example, let's look at Playbox, right? Playbox Technology, just as a title. Um, then the Playbox logo, a little bit of a description with a find out more on the bottom, who we can click. In this case, the clicking doesn't work, but you know what I mean, right? It would go to its own page. And then over here is the actual video playing, showing what the product line does. Note that on the side here, right, Playbox, IP Tech, Web Clip to Go, and so on, there is a vertical menu that basically lists out the different lines. As you go up and down, you can see the menu moving, indicating where the relative position is. And also you can just hit contact all the way down, Playbox all the way up, or Fabrics, Web Clip to Go, or whatever have you. You'll notice that even though the videos are actually running, like in the case of the Fabrics, which is longer, once they run once, they stop, and at that point you would have to click play again to continue. So it looks to me like it is possible to do this. The other thing that's very easy to do is to have banners that are actually changing. Take a look at the banner on top: product integration evaluation, video production and streaming expertise, demonstration at your facilities, and so on, essentially keeping the site relatively changing and interesting. You will also note that this section here, for example, right next to the ACVS video, allows you to kind of say some things, about the specific page. Can you update your facility without interrupting your workflow? Would you like to be certain that new product investment will be beneficial? Blah, blah, blah. Basically enticing people to do business with us and to do business with people like us because we're experienced, yada, yada, yada. So the other thing I wanted to point out is, and again, this menu up top doesn't work. It's from a different site that I made some time ago. But you can see how this is actually almost like a menu that also gives you a site map at the same time. And all of these can be activated to go to different pages. So this is also another cute way of doing things with the site so that the same menu is throughout, but you can jump into any point within the website. But the more important thing is this menu down here that allows you to jump into any product and acts as a list of the various products that we carry. And the main thing for me is the fact that the site has motion in it, and kind of you can see a video while you're reading the product and seeing the logo and so forth. It seems to be a little more interactive. Ignore this, leave us a note down here. This is a different service that I want to worry about later. But this is essentially the site that I've been talking about. Last thing, by the way, look, if I rest my mouse on any given text or link, call us. We'll be glad to answer your questions. Or, email us and we will contact you, that kind of stuff. Tooltips come up that kind of speak to what each link is all about. Even there is tooltips here in Playbox Automation Solutions, Web Clip to Go, video production at the speed of light, and so on. So the tooltips are also a kind of a nice way of engaging the customer. Anyway, that's the site. I sent you a link to the site as zipped, so if you wanted to take a look at it on your own PC, you can download it and take a look at it. Your browser may complain about ActiveX controls, but just tell it to allow them and let it load the site, and it should work just fine, okay? Thank you, Karen. Thank you very much for taking a look at this, and I'd like to talk to you sometime next week, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, whenever you're available. And if it's in the evening, it's okay too, just so that we can kind of plan this out and see what you think of it, okay? Thank you very much and have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.